following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Right, so you all gather back up. Solve, now, go.
So, well, yeah, want to look into... You found out one guy at Pain Train's bank who had leaked the route.
Yep.
So but we've got at least... How many different banks were robbed all up in the end? Like 6, 7?
7 national banks that were feeding Vegas.
So we've got 7 leaks of different routes because each bank would only know generally only
their own.
Know their own. So somehow we've got leaks throughout.
Well, given the amount of money changing hands, they were probably bought out.
So are you wanting to ask this Big Nick guy?
I don't even know where to find him.
Well, he'd be... Where's Blue Gang Group's biggest? Charleston?
That or Chesterfield.
Well,
so how would you get into contact with him without him just being you're a narc?
Look, I don't have the answers.
Well, given that he knows I've disappeared and I was shipped off it, he's gonna know I've got ties to the DMV, and he ain't stupid. The only question is he's going to want to know if he can use me better than I'm using him.
Well, that's clearly unacceptable.
You actually think he's involved?
I think he's an ambitious man that's willing to deal with the devil if he makes enough money.
So you don't think he's behind it, but you also think maybe he's getting in for a cut to help out or something?
I think that he was already interested in this kind of job, back from what Pain Train said, and he did not like the fact that Pain Train left people.
Oh, Master Clay. It's alright. I've dealt with men like this before. Nasty, cruel men who take advantage of others. You show me where to go. I will talk with him.
Oh, actually, I want to ask you, Jennifer and Dexy, since you were the main ones involved in investigating the original crime scene. Now, did any of you come across parts, particularly metallic parts, where you were like, this might not have come from the vehicles involved?
Yeah, tons of them, but I don't necessarily know what's on the inside of a vehicle. Like, did you know vans have springs? Yes, they're part of the suspension. How did you think you get a smooth ride? Tires? Did you really think an axle is just a girder straight through a car? Yeah?
Well, because we've got reason to believe that perhaps cyborgs...
I've hacked it all off to police forensics anyway, so
cyborgs might be involved, so if we can look at some of those...
Johnny's got an information pack of all of the stuff Destroyer was cobbling together. If there's a criminal empire behind this, maybe it's in the books. But we're going to need to detail a couple of people to start pruning through that log. So,
is there some common connection too between all these garages that exploded?
Yeah, I'm willing to bet the connection is they were all ones who supplied vehicles or parts for these things, and they're just cleaning up.
Yeah, but what about, there's also clearly garages in the vicinity that didn't explode and aren't involved, right?
Probably weren't involved.
So what's the difference between them and the ones that did go up?
Some of them are intact.
I mean, before they blew up.
So you think they might all belong to one criminal enterprise?
I don't know,
Given the
distribution,
that's highly unlikely that one gang would have control over all these areas.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's something there. I mean, everything's... might have possible answers. The bigger this is, like I said, the bigger the trail. There's got to be some evidence somewhere.
This is too huge to not leave evidence around in spades, but look how thorough they're cleaning up.
Okay, now, the other question I want to ask you all is, do you think, given the scale of this, that this is a statewide,
God, it didn't take long, did it?
possibly
We're not even out of lockdown, and they're already...
possibly longer? Do you want me to call this in on the phone number and at least inform them of the scale of this? Because we haven't reported in for a while.
It's probably best you do that. And while you do that, you can tell me where to go and talk to this big Nicholas.
Well,
Come along.
You both fly up into the air.
oh shit. This is not as fun as relaxing as the other flying. In
Up
fact,
above the streets and houses, rain Alvin flying high.
Now tell me where to go.
And we'll go to an area in a place.
north side. See that shitty looking place down there with the junkyard out back?
Mm-hmm.
All the crapped up old cars? Yeah, just around there.
Very well. Wait here.
I'd really rather... No. Door. See?
Yeah, he was just going to go over to talk to some dudes
Oh.
who were obvious guards. The words are exchanged. Some more words. Guys get... honey. He's just like... And they settle down. Just have a little nap against the wall. Door opens and he just glides in.
Scuttle after.
The fuck are you doing out here? Who are you? You know who I am? I'm Big Nick! My name is Torias. Recently, a number of garages have exploded, killing faithful men of yours who have paid their dues. The fuck are you talking about? I'm an innocent man and need method. I don't know anything about shit. There is no need to get all purple in the face. We know they're connected to you and we do not care. Who is we? We is I. Royal we? Only calm down. Okay. Now, where did the orders for the cars come from? How do you even know about... I need a name. And your organization remains intact. I don't have to take this shit from you. Our door sound bursts open, and a bunch of guys come rushing in, and then there's gurgling noises.
Torias. It's okay. It's
Leave
okay.
this to me, Michael. Nicholas. Big Nick! Yes, Big Nick. I will demolish your organization, man by man.
Those guys are liquid slurry. Their weapons are also melting into them and balling up into little ingots of meat and metal.
What the fuck are you?
The future.
I have dealt with small-minded men like you before. I need a name. All I know is leave to you some of my garages was paid for by a woman named Alice Cole.
Alice Cole.
Yeah, she paid good for the use of my boys. I didn't know they was gonna blow up.
We will have revenge on her. You needn't worry. Good day, Mr. Nick. Come, Michael.
Yeah. Sorry about your mess.
Did you do that?
They do not matter. They are the past. We are the future, Alvin. Not them. Now, let us go report to your team leader. Fuck it, I'm gonna show off. Let us report to your team leader. Throw.
Whoa!
A hole appears, and he just gets... and then Torias comes through. And it closes behind him.
Oh, shit.
The hell?
Quantum tunneling.
I didn't know you could do that.
It is a simple matter once you know where you are going.
Makes you feel kind of tingly.
Yes, that is every molecule of your body being reassembled through a filament.
Wait, did you just
Vanilla?
die
Yes.
and...
I smell like vanilla.
Not in that
remade?
matter. He was not non-existent for long enough to be dead. The person you are looking for, who contracted the warehouses from a gentlewoman who will remain free of prosecution at this time, is Alice Cole. I see you know that name.
Looks like I done good asking Johnny for that info dump, huh? How's that going, by the way?
I just destroyed the phone.
That was a gift.
No, this is just
Oh,
a
okay.
normal...
So,
I still need to report in, but that's some good
Meanwhile,
information.
don't hang up on me. Yes.
The basic gist of everything we know.
Well, it looks like you've stumbled on something that your group will have no hope of completing. Do you wish to
Alice
give...
Cole is the name we recently got. We know
Meanwhile, I've broken the phone.
God, he and I are a lot alike.
Ethel!
Area. Yes, mister? I'm dead.
Mildred. Can you requisition another 1920s era telephone from the supply for me?
Of course I can.
And make it snappy.
Dex,
Yes.
I need you to send a name that Torias and Alvin just got back.
Uh-huh.
And are you near Stephanie and Johnny right now?
Why I am, yes.
You might want to just take them both by the upper arm before you pass it on.
Okay. Oh, this is nice.
Alice
Thank you for
Cole.
Yes, Alice... Meanwhile, yes, Alice Cole. Who's that?
That's Destroyer's moniker.
That's Destroyer's mine. Don't hit me. I've got you by the upper arm. Your very nice upper arm. Roxy, help!
if they both took
Steph,
off,
if you can hear me through Dix's mind, just calm down.
they both took off, they would split him like a chicken wing.
Yeah, that's
He
what
has her by the upper arm for a woman that turns all the powers off for some reason.
Johnny, on the other hand,
all those shows where there's the awesome badass girl, but just some guys get her by the upper arm and she can't beat them up. Android 18 had that problem. There's a cutoff switch or
Now-
something.
On the other hand, Johnny, you may want to inform your father on that nice phone of yours as quickly as possible.
Well, actually, this does make some sense, Johnny will say. Now, from what I've been able to trawl through all of this information so far, it seems that the Destroyer was setting up quite the little criminal empire.
Yeah, but
There is financial transactions going to all kinds of cover accounts that the police are generously informing me are known, or at least suspected, to be Blue Gang Group accounts. So she was paying for something, and quite a lot.
if she's been dead for a month now, then
Then
Is this
all of
something
this
they
was
decided-
set up in advance.
so they decided to go through with
But
their
we
plan.
also know that she wasn't in charge. So whoever's behind this is the one.
Who would Destroyer make an alliance with?
Maybe that scientist was really behind it all.
There's got to be more to it than that.
The scientist really wouldn't know anything about criminal kingpinning, would he?
And I also imagine it's somebody, if she really did want to get hold of Ultra Girl, which did seem to be her biggest mission, it'd have to be somebody who also wanted to help with that, or could help with that.
Maybe it's a big wig at Pterodino. Somebody had to give her authorization to make changes to those computer networks.
Yeah, but we already have everyone implicated in that. And have had them for over a
So,
month now.
so maybe you've already brought down the Kingpin. But
Then who orchestrated all this?
Could it be a business rival of your father's, like Smar, or
Depend. If
He's
it-
not smart enough for this.
what
If
about
it-
Sternbach?
Sternbach, he's more about information.
What about if it was just already paid for in advance and we're just seeing it
This
act
could
out?
literally be like a dead man scenario.
We don't have anybody at the helm and now it's running off the brakes. And if they haven't been told to stop, they might just keep knocking over everything until there's nothing left to go and then expanding it.
Your phone rings.
Hello?
Finish your report.
No, sorry, the phone just cut off. I don't know what happened.
You destroyed it.
No, I mean the second time.
Oh, I destroyed it.
Oh. Continue the...
It sounds like you're all in over your little heads. Do you want to give up and come back to the safety of your beddy-wets?
No, not at all. We want to keep going with this, especially if...
Then you will need to go to Las Vegas.
But we just thought, considering the scale of this, that you should know so that perhaps more professionals could help us out.
We will definitely be sending over established agents to take charge, but we will still make you do the field bits.
So you want us to go to New Vegas?
To Las Vegas, yes. I keep calling it New Vegas for some reason.
Hey, it might end up that way if we really fuck up. Just a radiation-filled wasteland with a casino
We'll
in the middle.
book rooms for you at a little place called Novak.
Megaton's already there on a pilgrimage holiday. It's just like, at last, nobody will bother me here or annoy me.
Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Is there any more investigation work of any particular kind you want us to go before we leave, or do you want us to...
Well, obviously you will need to know what to look for when you're there.
Well, we heard that Vegas was cleaned out. We didn't hear specifics as to which casino or casinos.
Banks. It was Banks.
The banks.
The banks!
That normally provide the casinos. Okay. Very well. Thank you, sir. I'll tell the others.
Well, what I don't get is what is the connection between Vegas and here?
Well, at the moment, it's the last known whereabout of one of Pain Train's former members. Same MO his
Maybe
group
we should
used.
start there.
That and Freak Show and a Technopath, both in Vegas. There's probably a connection there.
And that was the place the whole thing was started.
So probably our best bet would be to check in with the field office there and see if they can help us out with specifics.
So it looks like whoever's involved already got a shit ton of money by robbing the banks there, and then got a shit ton more money out of Cold Rocks
But what
by getting every single place that was going to top it up diverted.
Johnny, if a group were to be making themselves more powerful through technology, would a bigger budget help with that?
Absolutely.
And they have a technopath who wouldn't really, he's just going to keep coming up with schematics and what they need. So budgetary limits would basically be the only thing holding them back.
I'm assuming, though, that if they could knock off this job, they could just steal the technology they want.
No, but they're going to need money for materials, high quality metals.
Steal the materials. Look at the job they pulled off here. They could take anything they want.
But would there be more red flags on banks getting knocked over or high quality merchandise disappearing?
I honestly don't know. I imagine, though, at this scale, the red flag on the banks is pretty damn big.
And they're going to want to call some money for
And also, they're going to have to launder that money before they can use it. And high technology deals are generally done with account transfers, not giant suitcases full of cash.
Professor again.
What is it?
Vegas is still going to want to get topped up with money, and now probably Cold Rocks is too. Where would they normally get bank money supplies from with Cold Rocks out of the picture? Like, what's the nearest main centers that would also provide?
Reno,
We might want to send.
possibly from California.
We might want to send warnings to the field agents there to keep an eye out on the banks and give them as much
And
information
maybe
as
the
possible.
banks want to change all their routes right now.
Because this could be a chain of events that they're going to keep doing across the whole country if this keeps up.
Very well.
Sorry, just
He hung up.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Roxy, did you think to ask for police report or whatever we got on that bad brown guy?
I'll ask the police for that. So hopefully we can have some kind of liaison. Who knows much about Las Vegas? Because We're not too bad with knowing local cold rocks, criminals
Stephanie's
and
like,
everything, and
I don't know my way around Vegas.
because we kind of need somebody to help us. Like once we get into Vegas, we're going in kind of blind. We don't know much about the infrastructure, what organizations run there, all that kind of stuff.
Frank Sinatra's basically in charge.
You mean
Sinatra's
Junior?
dead.
He must mean Junior, right?
No. Mafia, then. That's what I meant.
Yeah, checks
Makes
out.
sense.
Alvin will be
I get Frank Sinatra and the Mafia mixed up all the time myself.
Alvin's just standing right beside Roxy and has just said, Tarias liquidized a whole bunch of guys,
Wait, what?
melted them into goo. Then he opened a portal and threw me through.
It was necessary. And they were attempting to attack us, and the information needed to be got quickly.
All true. All very, very
So
true.
it wasn't self-defense.
You apparently
Yeah.
witnessed it. They burst in with their guns. I'm not bulletproof. Mr. Big Nick also might have discerned your identity had I not covered it up.
Very much appreciated.
Remember, only kill if absolutely necessary.
course.
Remember, every person alive is a possible witness or somebody else who can provide information for us.
Of course, of course.
Oh well, everybody, we're heading off to Vegas. They've already booked a hotel for each of us.
A whole hotel?
Well, you know what I mean. There's a hotel that's got rooms for all of us.
Alright, so you go to the, what was it, Kennedy International Airport? Robert F. Kennedy International.
Oh, nice
Get-
for taking a plane.
Get on a plane, fly up to Vegas.
Every single person stepping through a metal detector. Beep. Beep. Like a big Jen.
Jen's
Nothing.
not going to
She
let her guns
wears a
taken
Glock
off
40.
her.
And she
She's
has
got that one that can get through, actually.
Well, she has that too. But she also has like a huge gun case that's taller than her.
Squeaker, 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 squeaker.
Just in case.
Duck hunting.
Bright light city, gonna set my soul on
You
fire.
also with the establishing shot of
Yeah.
Alvin, Bogart at the window seat. At the window. This is definitely my third favorite form of flying.
Viva Las Vegas!
This place hurts my eyes even from up here. I don't want to know what it's like once
It's
we're
so
down
bright. Garish.
I mean, he's like, I like it. I am now addicted to gambling.
there. But that was fast. You haven't even gone in there yet.
I was told I would become addicted to gambling if I went to Las Vegas. Therefore, I am now addicted to gambling.
I don't think that was a guarantee. It was a warning.
I was lied to.
Well, kind of like people will warn you can get addicted to cigarettes if you smoke too much, or you can get drunk
Tom,
if you drink.
are you
booze.
addicted to cigarettes? Actually, yes. He smokes often.
They have that warning right on the box.
Yeah, the Surgeon General's warning.
So, how old are you, huh?
Why do you ask?
Because you got to be 21 to gamble anyway.
Ah, then I may not gamble. I am 20.
You are?
I'm 18, but I look 30.
You're all on a government assignment. You won't be gambling at all. Now come this way.
Oh,
Welcome.
Miranda came with us.
This is your hotel.
Swanky.
You're up on the 15th floor. That's the top floor. And you're on that floor in case you blow the top off it. Thank
Fair
you.
enough.
Now, you are registered as government agents, so there will be no hooting wild parties that they find out about.
That distinction I appreciate.
Let's assign your rooms. Dex and Dexy Midnight, you will have to share. Of course. How novel and different. Anne, Jennifer, Tom, Harmony, Roxanne, Stephanie. Mr. Masterton, you'll have to share with Alvin.
Oh, sucks to be you, Rumi.
I am okay with this.
I call top bunk. Oh, no bunks.
I suppose it is a little small, but... And of course, Kichwa, you will have to share with Torias.
I was wondering if the two newbies were going to be together.
The two nerd boys will get a room. I do not like this place.
Why not?
It is unnatural. A dedicated temple to the worst parts of man.
You're not wrong.
I will maintain vigilance. Right. So once you're all settled in, you can go meet with the DMV guys and fill them in. You fill them all in. They're like, yeah, we know. we get like a teletype on it. So what do you need to know, kids?
Well, I mean, for one thing, anything you could do to inform us about the local criminal syndicates or who might most likely be.
Oh boy. Where do we start?
Freak show.
A minor element. We just moved in from the Californian region. Interesting thing about them is they're highly into the whole flesh and technology melding thing. So you'll see guys with like bits of clunky iron and big jaggy claws sticking out of them.
Okay, but what industries in part of Vegas are they moving into?
Well, not
clubs?
the swank club areas. They tend to be more on the outskirts and support.
Industrial?
There's not much of an industrial sector here, but they're not really that well established. They're a kind of a minor thing. They're mainly from California.
And they're
But yeah,
tolerated by the local authorities?
there's nothing illegal about cyborg technology. So unless they're caught doing something,
Doesn't come under illegal medical, practicing without a medical license or that kind of
if
stuff?
we could find the guy who did it to them, sure. Surprisingly, we can't. But anyway, here's the information on Brown.
Thank you.
He is on his parole. He is serving at a small repair shop in the outskirts, near Novak. I'm aware Novak is short for no vacancy. I'm just using it as a suburb name because it's cool and a reference. Shut up. And this is a good point to put in the secret listener XP boost code for other games I run of 74656. Send a text to me, because only our players will have that number, and if you're a person who is not here on the night, you get that bonus.
Sad.
He works at a repair shop.
Repairs for...
Toasters, televisions.
Okay, not cars.
No family or anything listed in his file?
Nope. They all mysteriously died about a month ago. Actually,
but-
it was a month and a half now.
The dates on these fatalities and more
All on the same day, weirdly.
Does the name Alice Cole ring a bell with anything down here?
Alice Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's a new name we've heard whispered around the scene from some of our contacts. Big player, big money moving around, lots of favors cashed in.
Say.
Haven't seen the woman, but people claiming to work for her or operate on her behalf have been moving around for about the last 3 months.
What have they been mostly... What industries or...
Bought up a big set of warehouses out in one district, a big property thing. All seems completely legit, renting it out to various legit companies. Big financial movements. Bought a share in one of the casinos.
Aha, I was going to ask about that.
Yeah. So a company that is reported to be owned by her secretly. There's a lot of connections we're finding here. Bought a controlling interest in the Ultralux.
The Ultralux.
The Ultralux.
Sounds
Sounds
like a
fancy.
vacuum cleaner.
I think it means lux is in luxurious. No?
I know, but it still sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yes, and Roxanne sounds like a song by the Police.
It is.
Police.
It is.
Police.
It is.
Police.